Hey friends, Tux here. You know, I wasn't going to make a video for this, and I decided I might as well. Now, I do have to say hats off to Gamestop. I really like the way they did it. They had you pay at 3 o'clock. They gave you a number. So in this case, we were number 6. So it was a situation where we could easily just go and then pick up the system at midnight without having to pay. And the line was very quick and very smooth. So going forward, I hope all places learn from Gamestop and do this number system where you pay in advance. And then when you come at midnight, you're just picking up the system. It allows the employees to go home quicker, allows you to get your system quicker. It's so much better. So anyway, guys, what I got, just to give you a quick heads up here. Okay, so again, we got Mario Kart bundle. I ended up going with the 1 terabyte. They had one of these, so ask them. Now, I have heard some bad things about the GameStop Express card that, you know, we don't know, this is weird Chinese, like, technology here. Like, this could be defective in the future. It could break. Video cards have problems all the time, you know, memory cards. So it is a situation where you're playing a little game of Russian roulette here with how long will this card last. You know, the official Nintendo card or scan disc is much better. In fact, I got 2 scan disc cards shipped from Best Buy, and I don't even really need them, to tell you the truth. So that's unfortunate. I kind of forgot my first 2 orders from Amazon got delayed, and so I ordered 2 more in a hurry, and I didn't think they were going to make it here, so we ended up buying the last 1 terabyte card and also a 256 Nintendo card. I thought they would have more of these, and again, I was shocked they even had 1, but ask, because maybe they do. But again, you're better off getting a name brand than a GameStop card, in my opinion. I don't know what card this is. I don't know, you know, whatever. It says it's compatible. It says it's 1 terabyte, 800 megabytes per second. So it sounds good, but I just don't know anything about this card, okay? I did end up getting the case, okay? That's the case. And just because it's a little bigger, I almost think Nintendo, in retrospect, I almost think Nintendo purposely made this bigger so it won't fit in the case. But I'm happy it's bigger because so many games have such teeny little, like, converter from PC game, like, text that it's really great being a little bigger anyway. And then another pro tip is that if you are part of GameStop's Pro system or whatever, they have a deal at GameStop where if you actually buy something over $50, which is pretty much anything here, you know, like at least those 2, you get a t-shirt for $10. So I got this great little EV shirt, EV Evolution shirt. I'm sorry, it's like 50% off list price, and list price is usually like $19.99. So it's like a $10 t-shirt for that. And then I got this really striking, very cool Pac-Man t-shirt. So cool stuff, cheap t-shirts, like a little bonus kind of, which is really nice. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and just unbox these real quick. I'm not going to do a full-on like tutorial of how to set up the system because I have to catch a flight to New York, and we're out of here first class. Can't wait. So we're going to see how that goes. And let me go ahead and get here. Pokemon Go Fest is this weekend. Oh, I guess I don't need this. Oh, that's interesting. Yes. You know, I wish Nintendo had a sticker on here, okay? The fact that anyone could open this box is a little dangerous, actually. You know, like, there's some early unboxings, and that looks brand new to me, man. I'm definitely digging the orange. I think that's pretty cool. Like in that. Feels a little heavier, man. Must be the magnets. Yeah, feels a little heavier. I may do a full-on unboxing installation video later, but for today I just wanted to show this real quick and give you a few first impressions. The screen itself does feel a little heavier, man. Let me grab my other Switch and let's compare it real fast. Okay, my Zelda Switch is in the car, but just to give you a quick comparison here, you can see here, we'll pull this out. Looks nice. Looks like a little tablet, actually, which I think what Nintendo really wanted. It's what Nintendo, I'm getting tongue-tied here. It's what Nintendo really wanted with the original Wii U. But you can see that is bigger by a pretty good amount there. Yeah, that's a bigger screen, no matter how you dice it. It's about half an inch bigger or so. It's bigger, at least 1/4 of an inch. So anyway, cool stuff. And then as far as other stuff in the box, looks like in here we have the controller holder, which I've never used these ever, to tell you the truth. Like, I don't even know why they packed this in. I guess it's like cheap and easy to make, and I guess they want you to have a controller. I've heard really great things about the Pro controller. I ended up not buying one, but I was going to. And then I got talked out of it because she was like, oh, but they make really good ones. You get the Zelda ones and then the Pokemon ones and whatever a month later. So then I was like, okay, well, maybe I won't buy one. And then the dock here, I'll probably buy a Pro controller when in New York here coming up this weekend. And then the dock itself is a little more roundy. Look at that, like a little more roundy. Looks like there's a little, is that padded? No one's talked about this. There's always problems with the original Switch, people saying they get scratched. It feels like this is plastic on the inside. There isn't like a felt or cloth or any kind of thing to keep it from getting scratched. But it does look nice. Switch 2, rubber feet, little ventilation. People say it has better airflow. The back comes off just like that. On the back here you can see you got AC adapter, HDMI out and LAN. That's what that looks like. So pretty cool. Snaps back in place. Feels, you know, I wouldn't say cheap, but you know, it's a little heavier than the previous dock. But still, I'm not really going to dock this. To me, this is definitely a system which is meant to be like a, you know, portable, not a docking home console. I kind of don't even know why they call it a console, because it really is like the world's most expensive known. I guess not the world's most expensive, but a pretty expensive handheld. Let me just pop one of these on here real quick for you. Get a first impression. I like the way the color codes. I like that orange. That's really nice. Oh yeah, that feels very, I guess it's going the wrong direction. That feels very, oh, you have to press a button or something, I think, right? Yeah, there's like a little release right there. Yeah, it feels very Microsoft Surface-y. Definitely snaps in, has a pleasant click. I like that. We'll do this other one real quick. There we go. And I'll just give us a quick power up here. We'll hit power. And I'm not going to do a full install, but I just wanted to show you. It does boot up here from the get-go, which is pretty cool. It's going to want to connect to Wi-Fi and get all my personal information, so I'm not really going to show that. But switch 2, you can see it's real. It's live. It's not some kind of weird demo unit or something. There's our menu. So anyway, guys, I hope that you all have a fantastic Switch 2 launch. If you have any questions, reach out to me, tuxtoys@gmail.com. Again, I may do a full-on tutorial and probably do a video after I use this. I'm going to probably take this to New York and play, again, play in first class, lots of room, and coach, it might be a little tighter, but still, it's definitely easier to carry on a plane than a laptop. Oh, this does strike me as interesting. This feels kind of cheap and rubbery. I like the metal speakers. No one's talked about that I heard. It has like this little metal grill work on the speaker there. That's pretty cool. So anyway, guys, has a good click. Doesn't feel magnetic, just feels clicky. Like the magnets on the side though. Feels stable, feels strong. Definitely feels like it's worth it. And I would recommend, I think the system is going to be a success, so I'd recommend buying it if you can find it. Don't buy from a scalper, honestly. Like, again, launch night, they had a ton of them. Your store may very well have some or replenishment very soon. Don't give up hope. And also don't forget, if you sent in, you know, if you registered on Nintendo.com, they'll send you an email and you can buy directly from them in the weeks ahead, okay? And hopefully that's weeks, not months, okay? One more thing is the memory card actually goes into the slot under the kickstand, in case you didn't know. Okay, so it goes right there. Do not stick it into the cartridge slot on top, okay? Just safety tip. I could see someone like messing that up, honestly. But yeah, so it goes right there. So that's pretty easy. I kind of wish it was covered or something. It's not. I mean, the kickstand covers it, but that's it. All right, friends, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Click the link.